think it's extremely timely that we talk about this issue, about alternative development. We're seeing an exacerbation of drug trafficking, changes of routes, and so I think it's timely that we talk about both carrots and sticks, and I'm hopeful that international cooperation can be part of a carrot, so to speak. So today we want to address the linkage between development-oriented drug policy and sustainable landscape management in the framework of GLF, so that's appropriate. It's a highly dynamic connection that holds great potential to uplift both lives of local communities and contribute to climate and environmental protection at the same time. Illicit drug crop cultivation often takes place in fragile ecosystems, as Juan Carlos already alluded, involving small-scale farmers lacking other promising economic opportunities. So that's why I think we cannot only talk about sticks and penalties. Cultivation practices in those areas often result in negative environmental impacts, such as deforestation and biodiversity loss. So that's why it's opportune we're talking about this topic in the framework of COP16, I think. Furthermore, the local community's economic dependency on illicit economies and tense security situation in affected areas aggravates their often already precarious livelihoods and hopes for a better future. In line with the European Union's definition of alternative development, Germany promotes a holistic approach that addresses the root causes of the illicit cultivation of drug crops. Rural poverty, insufficient access to legal markets and basic services, insecure land tenure, which, as all of you know, is a highly relevant topic in Colombia as well. Lack of infrastructure and weak local governance. Through our human-centered and gender-responsive approach to alternative development, we promote comprehensive rural development measures aimed at improving the conditions for legal livelihoods while respecting the human rights of vulnerable rural communities. It goes without saying that the ecological dimension takes a central role within those activities. This is underpinned by our engagement as BMZ in advancing global debate on alternative development regarding the nexus with climate change, biodiversity protection. All these points have been named. Among others, at the UN Body for Drug-Related Matters, the Commission on Narcotic Drugs, excuse me. So BMZ sees a need to promote innovative financing mechanisms, and I know this is somewhat of a cliche, but I myself hope to hear some concrete suggestions. Maybe we're always looking for those. Innovative is a bit overused as a word, I think, but it is an important matter in this topic. And we recognize the potential to mobilize funding along this nexus. Sustainable landscapes, people, climate, biodiversity. So I think today's event is a much needed step towards overcoming the barriers between those siloed topics, a lot of the time at least. And I very much look forward to an insightful session with you, perspectives, examples as concrete as possible, and experiences from our partners. Thank you so much.